Lin Ziking, hand over your bank card. Did the 8 million yuan come through? What bank card? The 8 million yuan payout for your family's old house. Just because it landed in your account doesn't mean it's all yours. Ziking, Mom already laid it out. 6 million for my house and 2 million for our parents' retirement. And what do I get? Humph, you married into the Chen family. You eat under our roof and live off us. Of course your family's payout should support your in-laws. Ziking, don't be selfish. Chen Zheng still isn't married and your in-laws are getting old. That 8 million should go to the family first. The family? I've already worked it out. Tomorrow morning, transfer 6 million to Chen Zheng and put the house in his name. The other 2 million goes into my account for retirement. Chungking, keep your wife in line. Give a woman money and suddenly she thinks she doesn't need the family anymore. Ziking, Mom's only looking out for the family. Chen Zheng needs a home and our parents need retirement money. You don't need to keep that much cash. Let's do what Mom says. Don't worry, Ziking. Once I buy a big house, I'll save you a room. Your house? Why am I the one paying for it? Come on, Ziking. Why keep score with family? You married a Chen, so you're one of us. If your money isn't for the Chens, who is it for? It's not like you have a family to go back to. Is that what you think too? Ziking, Mom's getting old. Don't argue with her. Chen Zheng buying a home is a big deal, so just hand over the money for now. That 8 million came from the house my parents left me. My name was the only one on the deed. Fine. I'll go home and do the math. Ziking, your mom's right. We're family. I'm heading home. Our daughter still hasn't eaten. The Chens paid nothing and lifted one finger for none of it. They want my money? Not in this lifetime. Ziking, you said you'd go home and do the math. What are you calculating? The bill. Ziking. Mom has a point. My brother can't stay single forever. Give him 5 million for a home and everyone can relax. What about me? What about me and our daughter? Isn't she still little? She starts elementary school next year. Do you even know which school she's going to? It's my money. I decide where it goes, not you. What kind of school district apartment are you looking for? Around 40 square meters. Nothing too expensive. It's mainly for my daughter's school. Mortgage or cash? Cash. I'll find some options right away. This one's 41 square meters and costs 3.8 million yuan. The elementary school is a 5-minute walk away. It faces south with 1 bedroom and a small balcony. It's on the 6th floor with no elevator, so it's cheaper than nearby units. Can I see it? Right now, if you'd like. You can see the school playground from this window. I'll take it. Shouldn't you discuss it with your husband first? No, some things can't be discussed. They just have to be done. Whose name will be on the deed? Shouldn't you at least tell your family? Not yet. Ziking. Mom called again. My brother found a 6 million yuan house and wants us to transfer the money now. I know you don't like it, but he's my only brother. Mom says we won't have to support them in retirement. We won't have to support them? When your mom was hospitalized, who cared for her for 7 days? Your brother was gaming at an internet cafe. Your sister said she had her kid. I took a week off and lost 7 days' pay. Remember? That was an emergency. An emergency? What about your daughter? When she had a 41-degree fever, who carried her to the hospital? Your mom said fevers were normal, then sent your brother 5,000 yuan for a new phone. That's all in the past. Did your brother ever repay the 20,000 yuan he borrowed?
Ziking, she's my mother. What am I supposed to do?
Nothing. That's exactly what you always do. I need time to think. Think carefully. Hi, Mom. Ziking, when are you sending the 6 million? See? That's what family is for. I already spent it. What? The entire 8 million yuan payout? I spent every cent. Bull! Who gave you the right? That money belongs to the Chen family. Mom, you've got it backward. The house was my mother's, so the payout is mine. Your son signed away his claim 8 years ago. Want to see the document? By the way, I bought you a gift. It should arrive any minute. What gift? You'll see when it arrives. What gift? Tell me right now, Lin Ziking. Mom, the payout is gone. I bought Ann an apartment near her school. I'm returning the old house key. If you miss your granddaughter, visit our new place. The package should arrive tomorrow. Why is everything such a mess? I'm moving. Remember when I told you I spent the payout? I thought you were joking with Mom. I paid 3.8 million in cash. It's across from the elementary school. You've lost your mind. How could you decide that alone? That was the relocation money. It was my mother's relocation money and the property was mine. It was a premarital asset and you signed away your claim. You set me up? Set you up? Chen Chongqing, how can you say that with a straight face? What did I do? Why were you silent when your mom divided my money? Why didn't you speak up when she gave your brother 6 million? Why didn't you say a word when she said I got nothing? She's my mother. What could I do? Exactly. You couldn't do a thing, so your wife made the decision for you. I'm not moving. You move. I'm not living in that dump. You stay here. I'm going uptown. You cover the rent and utilities. Annan comes with me. And this month's rent is due. 3,200 yuan by tomorrow. Are you really doing this? Mom called. Your package made her blood pressure spike. Should I call an ambulance? I'll dial for you. Lin Ziking, you've gone too far. Lin Ziking, you reckless woman. How dare you spend my money? It belongs to the Chen family. Mom, the house was my mother's, so the payout is mine. I have your son's signed waiver. Want me to send you a copy? You tricked Chongqing into signing it. Give the money back now or I'll make a scene at your workplace. Go ahead. I'm uptown, so don't visit the wrong office. The key in the envelope belongs to the old house. I'm returning it. If you need somewhere to live, rent near the old neighborhood. The suburbs are cheap. Lin Ziking, just you wait. You're really moving? I forbid it. You spent 3.8 million of my family's money. Your family's? Chen Chongqing, did you pay the mortgage? Did you pay the down payment? I signed a waiver, but that doesn't mean the money isn't mine. Then sue me. Ziking, can't we just make this marriage work? 8 years, Chongqing. Have you acted like a husband for even one day? You make 8,000 a month, give your mom 5,000, then spend the rest on cigarettes and drinks. I've paid our bills and rent for 8 years. I cover Annan's tuition, clothes, and doctor visits. She's my mother. My mom. When will you ever say my wife? Lin Ziking, open the door! Every head turned toward her. Oh, Mom, you're here. Why didn't you call first? My place is tiny. There isn't room for this whole crowd. Move! This is it? You paid 3.8 million for this shoebox? It's in a top school district. The elementary school is 5 minutes away. I don't care about the school district. Give me my money back. Ziking, what you did was wrong. How could you spend all 8 million without discussing it with the family? Did your mom discuss it with me before dividing up my money? That's different. That was Mom's decision. So Mom can decide without me, but I need everyone's permission? Make that make sense. That's not what I meant. We're family. We should talk things through. But now the money's gone. What about my brother? He's still unmarried. What does his love life have to do with me? He's your brother-in-law! Brother-in-law, not son. He's 30, healthy, and perfectly capable. Why should I buy him a house? As his older sister-in-law, you're practically his mother. I'm not his mother. I can barely afford to raise my own daughter. I'm not raising him too. Listen to her! This is the wonderful sister-in-law you married. Ziking, Mom's getting old. Can't you just humor her? Being old gives her the right to hand out my money? It's Chen family money. You're a Chen wife, so your money belongs to the Chens. Wrong again, Mom. It's right here in black and white, signed by Chen Chongqing. I voluntarily waive all rights to my wife Lin Ziking's property and any related relocation compensation, dated the day before our wedding. You tricked Chongqing into signing that? Tricked him? Your son is 32, college educated, and has worked for 10 years. Can he not read? And Mom, if you think it was fraud, you're welcome to sue me. I'm Chongqing's uncle, and I'm a lawyer. I've read the waiver, but disposing of marital assets generally requires both spouses' consent. Spending the money unilaterally may create a legal issue, so you're the lawyer. Then answer this. Is property owned before marriage considered marital property? Premarital property is personal property, but the relocation payout came during the marriage. Whose name is on the relocation agreement? And who paid for the house in full before marriage? It was a gift from your mother. Exactly. A fully paid premarital home and its relocation compensation still belongs to the original owner. I've already consulted 3 lawyers. Want their numbers so you can compare notes? Don't lecture me about the law. I'm asking one thing. Are you giving the money back? Mom, you can yell at me. I'll listen. If you need housing, I'll rent you a small place in the suburbs, but you get no cash. Rent is 800 won and I'll cover 3 months. That's it. Please hurry. The patient is 68 and has high blood pressure. Mom, the ambulance is here. The call out and ride are about 300 won. I'll cover it now and deduct it from your pension. Which hospital? I know a cheap one. Beds are 80 won a night. Stay as long as you like. Insurance covers part. You pay the rest. Lin Ziking, you're heartless! Mom's awake. She's fine. You ungrateful snake. The Chen family has treated you well, and this is how you repay me? Treated me well? Go on, Mom. Tell me exactly how well. You married into our family. You ate our food and lived under our roof. Hold on. The first year I lived with you, I paid 2,000 won every month. After we moved out, I paid all the rent. Every holiday gift cost at least 1,000. I cared for you in the hospital for 7 days. Chen Zheng is your own son, and he didn't even bring fruit. Is that treating me well? Mom, the ambulance really is here. Send them away. I'm not going to the hospital. But Mom, they came all this way. Please tell the paramedics she's fine. Here's the call-out fee. Sorry you came for nothing. She never imagined that her quiet daughter-in-law could fight back even harder than she could. Zeking, Mom was wrong today, but you weren't completely right either. Sell the apartment and divide the money again. Some for my brother, some for Mom, and you can keep the rest. Deal? Let me ask you something. When you got married, how much wedding money did your mother-in-law give you? What does that have to do with today? Everything, just answer me. 20,000 when? When your mother-in-law's old house was relocated, did you get any of the payout? Why would I? It belongs to my mother-in-law. Exactly. So why does my mother's payout have anything to do with your mom or Chen Zheng? Zeking, I'm begging you. Chen Zheng is almost 30 and doesn't even have a girlfriend. Can't you help him? Help him? Mom, let's get one thing straight. Who has helped whom these past 8 years? I paid his 30,000 yuan debt, spent 5,000 finding him a job, and lent him 20,000 he never repaid. I covered 3,000 for your hospital stay and 800 helping your granddaughter get into school. What has this family ever done for me? Mom, if that's all, you should go. You're throwing me out? Not throwing you out. Sending you on your way. I can find you a furnished room in the suburbs for 800 yuan a month. I'll pay for 3 months as one final kindness from your daughter-in-law. You... Let's go. Linza King, just you wait, this isn't over. I'll be waiting, Mom. Mom's in the hospital. Is she really sick this time? Yes, a mild stroke according to the doctor. Here's 3 months' rent for the suburban room. She can move in after she's discharged. Can't you at least visit her? Tomorrow. Mom, I'm here. Mom, here's 2,000 yuan. What are you trying to pull now? 3 months' rent. I found that room in the suburbs. 800 yuan a month, with a deposit and advance rent. This 2,000 will cover it. You can move in as soon as you're discharged. Lindsay King, do you really hate me that much? Mom, I don't hate you. I just won't let you bully me anymore. Bully you? When did I ever bully you? At that family meeting, you said I deserve nothing. Wasn't that bullying? You made the whole family gang up on me. Wasn't that bullying? You sent Chen Zheng to cause a scene at my office. Wasn't that bullying? You only do this because you think I'm easy to push around. I used to put up with it because I wanted a good life with Chen Chengqing. I won't anymore, because I've learned that putting up with it changes nothing. King, Mom is already in this state. Just let it go. I didn't say anything cruel. I only stated the facts. Is telling the truth a crime now? Mom, here's my phone number and address. If you feel sick or need anything, call me anytime. I checked on that studio in the suburbs. It has utilities, a small kitchen, and a private bathroom. The landlady is an older woman, and she seems nice. All right, I'm leaving. Annan is still at after-school care, and I need to pick her up. Oh, Mom, these are Fuji apples, the kind you like. I asked the doctor, and they're safe for you to eat. Hey, Ching, could you lend me some more money? Your mother is in the hospital, but instead of visiting her, you're out here asking me for money? I'm just short on cash. I'll pay you back in a few days. You still haven't repaid the 20,000 yuan from last time. Right, I remember. I'll pay it back soon. Ching. My brother-in-law's wedding was called off. The news reached me one Wednesday morning. Ching, I need to tell you something. My little brother's engagement is off. Ching, did you hear? Your brother-in-law's girlfriend posted last night. I met a whole family of leeches. Run! She posted it with a photo of a suitcase. I said nothing. Look. It has nothing to do with me. Wow, you're taking this really well. I'm not taking it well. It genuinely has nothing to do with me. At 9 p.m., my husband's older sister started a group chat called Family. I glanced at it and said nothing. Ching, I know you've been wronged, but Chen Zheng is still your brother-in-law. You can't be this heartless. His fiancée left, and he lost his job. Can't you help him? His fiancée left and he lost his job? He never had a job to begin with. An emergency? I'll repay the 20,000 for him. Just lend him another 50,000 to get through this. Mom, how will you repay it? With your pension? Ching, do you have to talk like that? Mom is getting old. Can't you cut her some slack? Give in. always give in. I've been giving in for 8 years. In the end, they nearly took away every escape route I had. This time, I was done giving in. Some things should have been made clear 8 years ago. You asked me to accommodate your mom, and I did. You asked me to accommodate your brother, and I did. Now you want me to lend him my own money. I won't. If you don't like it, repay his debt yourself. The group chat went silent for a full 10 minutes. You went way too far today. Which part? The part where I said Chen Zheng isn't good enough for Xiaofang? I was telling the truth. That doesn't mean you had to say it. Chen Chongqing, your brother is 30. You still expect me to baby him? Your mom has done that for 30 years. It's not my job. I think we need to have a serious talk. Fine, when? Come to Chongbei tomorrow. We'll talk face to face. All right? Come in and sit down. Go ahead, what did you want to discuss? Ching, can we move back? Back where? To the place we rented, or we could rent somewhere bigger. Why? This place is too small for 3 people. I never planned on letting you live here. This home belongs to Anand and me. Ching, we're married. Talking like that gets us nowhere. I'm stating the facts. This place is only 41 square meters with 1 single bed and 1 sofa bed. Where would you sleep? On the floor? Why can't Anand take the bedroom while we sleep in the living room? Anand is 7, not a baby. She has her own routine. Besides, since when have you ever cared where she sleeps? Ching, I didn't come here to fight with you. I'm not fighting. I'm laying out the facts. I've saved 30,000 yuan over the past few years. Take it. We'll buy another bed and try to make this work. Does your mom know about this card? That's none of our business. Are you sure? You make 8,000 a month and give your mom 5,000. The remaining 3,000 barely covers cigarettes and food. So where did this 30,000 come from? Sometimes, I kept a little extra for myself. I told her it was for my own expenses, so I didn't hand over all of it. After 8 years of marriage, this man still had to hide his own savings from his mother. Suddenly, it all felt pathetic. I don't need your money, keep it. Chen Chongqing, if you truly want this marriage to work, sort out your family first. Your mom, your brother, and your sister. Deal with their problems, then come talk to me. I can't. She's my mother. What do you expect me to do? Then don't. If you can't deal with them, I can't help you. You keep being mom's perfect son, I'll keep living my life, and we'll go our separate ways. Is that what you call a marriage? Then what does marriage mean to you? It means sharing the good and the bad. Have you ever shared either with me? For 8 years, the second your mom asks, you hand over money. The second your brother holds out his hand, you say yes. When have you ever once said, Ching, I know how hard you work. You don't even know what grade your daughter is in. Where were you when she last had a fever? Your mom says your brother comes first, and your sister always needs something. When have you ever said your daughter comes first? You had this ready all along? I prepared it a few days ago. Read it. Everything is clear. You get custody of Anand. We each keep our own property, and I'll pay 2,000 yuan a month in child support. Since Anand was born, how many diapers have you changed? How many meals have you fed her? How many vaccinations have you taken her to? Think, Chen Chongqing. If she lived with you, where would you put her? With your mom who can't care for her? Or with your brother? I'm not signing. Fine, then don't. We can stay stuck like this, but I'm not returning to that house. I don't want a cent from you. You can even skip the child support. I can raise Anand myself. You're forcing me. No, I'm not. I'm giving you a choice. What choice? Either sort out your family and become a real husband and father, or sign the papers and let us part peacefully. I can't do it. I really can't. I watched him crouch on the floor. I felt no pity, only a dull helplessness. He was a child who never grew up. Mom called, he ran. His brother asked, he gave. His sister spoke, he obeyed. In his world, mom came first, his brother second, his sister third, and his pride fourth. Anand and I ranked fifth, maybe lower. Chen Chongqing, answer me one question. Do you love your daughter? Of course I do. Then what have you ever done for her? You don't even know what she likes to eat. She hates carrots, yet every dish at your mom's house is loaded with them. You make her eat, then call her picky when she refuses. Do you know what she once whispered to me? Mommy, Grandma's food tastes bad. And your brother, Anand, is 7. Has he ever given her a toy, a birthday envelope, or even one birthday gift? No, he doesn't even know her age. Yet when your mom divided the money, he demanded 6 million wen for a house. You didn't say a word. Because he's my brother, and Anan is your daughter! Ching, let me think about it. Fine, take your time. I'm going to pick up Anan. See yourself out. Can you answer one last question? Go ahead. Did you ever love me? I did, but I stopped loving you the night you stayed silent. What night? The night of that family money meeting. I spoke to Mom. She said if you come back, she'll give you an apartment. My brother even said he'll settle for 5 million instead of 6. Ching, please come home. Let's make this marriage work. When did make this marriage work become another way of saying, come back and keep serving our whole family for free? News that my mother-in-law was back in the hospital arrived one Saturday morning. Ching, Mom is in the hospital again. This time it's a real stroke, and the doctor says it's worse than before. Which hospital? First People's Hospital. Ching, you came. What did the doctor say? It was a minor stroke. She can barely move her left side. The doctor said she was brought in just in time, or it could have been much worse. Mom has been talking about you for days. She says you're heartless. Mom. Ching, you came. Mom, here's 2,000 wen. It's for Mom, not for you. Ching, you're still giving Mom money after everything? This covers 3 months' rent in the suburbs. Mom, let me be clear. This isn't for medical bills. Insurance covers those. It's for a place to live after discharge. I kept that studio for you. Rent is 800 a month, and the deposit plus 3 months up front comes to exactly 2,000. Ching, Mom is in this condition. Can you stop talking about rent? What's wrong with discussing rent? She'll need somewhere to live after discharge. The old house is gone and the new one hasn't been bought. Should she sleep on the street? But not in the suburbs. It's so far away that visiting her would be inconvenient. Then where should she rent? A 1-bedroom downtown costs 3,000 a month. Who pays? You? Ching, you're only saying this to upset Mom, aren't you? I'm upsetting her? Your mom is hospitalized. Did you bring money, buy her anything, or pay one medical bill? At least I brought 2,000. What did you bring? Just that mouth of yours. I don't have any money. Then keep your mouth shut. Ching, aren't you going too far? Mom is hospitalized and you're still talking about renting her a place. Then answer me. Where will Mom live after discharge? With Chenjung. Then where will Chenjung live? He rents a place. Can his rental fit Mom? If you're truly devoted, take her into your own home. You have 3 bedrooms and a living room. Plenty of space for one older woman. I don't object to you being a good daughter, but prove it with action. Being devoted takes more than talk. Chenjung ran off. He took Mom's 2,000 wen. She asked him to pay the rental deposit, but he grabbed the money and disappeared. His phone is off too. My first instinct was to laugh. My second was to think, of course he did. He took the 2,000 I gave Mom? Yes. Mom hadn't even put it away when he snatched it and ran. Call the police. The police? He's my brother. Then consider that 2,000 money thrown to a stray dog. Ching, how did Mom end up with a son like that? That was a question only my mother-in-law could answer. My mother-in-law chose the location for the divorce talks, the fanciest place she knew. We're here today to settle this family dispute peacefully. We're all relatives. There's no need to drag this into court, right? Ching, here are our terms. First, the school district apartment belongs jointly to Ching and An. If sold, the proceeds are split 3 ways. 1 share for Ching, 1 for An, and 1 for Mom. Second, the remaining 4.2 million yuan in savings is marital property and must be divided by law. Third, I'd like to show you something first. This is the property deed, and Chen An is the registered owner. A guardian may manage a minor's property but cannot dispose of it freely. Chen Changqing can't sell this apartment. No one can touch it. It belongs to An, and when she turns 18, the decision is hers. Uncle, am I right? The purchase money came from the relocation payout. Yes. That payout came from a home I bought outright before marriage, so it remained my separate property. I used my own money to buy this apartment outright and registered it in my daughter's name. From beginning to end, Chen Changqing contributed nothing. You're his uncle. Say something. Legally speaking, your daughter-in-law has a point. What point? That's our Chen family's money. Ma'am, please lower your voice. What business is it of yours how loudly I speak? This is a revised divorce agreement. The terms are simple. First, the school district apartment goes to Anan, and neither party may dispose of it. Second, the 4.2 million yuan goes to Anan and me. I'll legally place the entire amount in her name. Third, I get custody of Anan, and Chen Changqing pays 2,000 yuan a month in child support until she turns 18. Fourth, there are no other property disputes. Is this a divorce or a robbery? Mom, if you disagree, we can go through the courts. The outcome will be about the same, except you'll also pay legal fees. I did the math. Filing, attorney, appraisal, and enforcement fees will total around 50,000 or 60,000 yuan. If you think that's money well spent, sue me. I'll be waiting. Mom, enough. Stop making a scene. What do you mean enough? Your brother isn't even married yet. What will he do without this money? Mom, stop talking. Changqing, you... I said stop! Qingxing, you should go. I'm leaving the divorce agreement here. Take it home and read it carefully. When you've decided, sign it and call me. I didn't look back. For the first time in 8 years, every step forward felt like it truly belonged to me. In 1 year, school district apartments in Chengbei Garden jumped from 90,000 to 120,000 yuan per square meter. Your apartment is now worth nearly 5 million yuan. It gained over 1 million. Over 1 million? Yes. The experimental elementary school across the street was just named a top-tier provincial school, so local property prices exploded. Are you selling? I have several clients looking in this complex. No. But this is the market peak. I'm not selling. We'll reconsider when Annan starts middle school. Some doors once closed never open again, but sunlight will always find its way through the window.